Aloha, welcome to the Maui Property Report. We are lucky today. We have Robert Vafei here with 30 years of wisdom and knowledge to share with us. We're going to jump right in, go over some numbers, and then we're going to do a little discussion. Hopefully we don't agree on everything. And I'll try not to make this too long. So right away, let's look at some stats, you guys. Okay, the median sales price for residential has come down. It's under $1 million. You know, I don't know if you can call that a good deal, but it's down 6%. If you look the next category down, condos are up 26%. You know, it doesn't exactly go in line with the residential.
Well, I think that with the condos, what you're going to see is a majority of those are the condos that are short-term rentable condos, investment type condos, where you're buying a condo and operating it either on VRBO or through a management company, Airbnb type thing, where you are actually owning and then renting out a hotel room. And these have proven to be phenomenally popular and very good investments for investors. Maui right now has the highest occupancy rate of all 4 major islands in Hawaii, and the destination, the name brand of Maui is so strong, the demand is so great. So room rates per night are still going up, and people are paying for their vacations to come to Maui. So you see those condos that are available to be bought and owned and then rented out on a hotel type basis are still in very strong demand, and that's why you see those prices go up, Brett. I mean, it's reflected in the data right there.
Well, let's jump over now to the inventory, because this is going back to 2004. This graph you're seeing.
So you can see that from a height of over 1,200 properties on the market, we're under 400 properties currently available, and this is across all product lines. This is land, condos, residential, there's even commercial mixed in there. The reason why most people are not seeing a drop in pricing is because the inventory is so low right now. And there's still such a great demand for the product in Maui that we're seeing. There's 415. It actually got down just under 400 sometime a few months ago. It's slowly creeping back up again. There you go. Did you see that 300 right there?
Yeah.
Just go back a little bit. 387 in May of 2022. 397. So you've got to imagine that about 180 of those are condos, another maybe 150 are homes, and then the rest is made up of land and commercial properties. But considering the number of buyers, the demand, that's demand versus supply, is so low that we're not seeing like a huge price reduction in things. A little bit, 5% on the, but that's really just a leveling out. That is not falling off a cliff by any means. Interest rates certainly haven't slowed down the market too much. Okay. So with interest rates, if you can see historically back in the 80s, it was up 20%. Early 80s, it got to 17% there.
18.45
was the highest.
Yeah.
Right now, interesting thing about 6% or 6.1 interest rate, if we have inflation, which we do right now at 8%, you're still borrowing money at less than what the inflation is. So the dollars that you're going to use to pay back your mortgage is worth so much more. You're paying back less money than with the inflation the way it is with that 2-point spread. So you're borrowing cheaper today and at a 30-year fix, depending on which way inflation goes. It is still a very good time to buy, and a 6% interest rate over 30 years is still a phenomenal value.
And even look at how long it has been down these low numbers. What I'm hearing are, people don't want to sell because if they buy anything, they're going to be paying double in interest. So that's another reason
again, that's
right now.
Yeah, that's another reason why we have such low inventories. A lot of sellers are saying, if we do sell, where are we going to go to purchase something that is as nice as what we have right now? We'll probably end up having to spend more. So, the train has slightly left the station from the 3% or 2.9331 interest rates, but by no means is this a bad time to purchase, especially if you're going to use the home for your family over the lifetime, raising your kids, getting them through high school and college, or if you're a long-term investor sticking around for 20 years to pass on property as part of your estate plan. Right now is still a great time to buy. Interest rates are still more than reasonable over a historical base. And again, if we can return, think about this. We're finding that there's a 12% to 18% cash on cash return for some of these investment condos. If you're borrowing at 6% and you're earning 12%, you're still in a great position. So I'm still very bullish on Maui property. In general, I still think it's a great place to invest. I think if you take a long-term attitude and investment schedule, that you're here for the long term, you're going to be doing just fine. We'd like to be able to help you out with your real estate needs. You can contact Brett and I. There's a lot of ways to reach us, and I just still think that the market is healthy and strong here on Maui.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great place to live. That's the bottom line, and I think more and more people are discovering that. It's frustrating when you're a buyer here and you're truly shopping as hard as you can and you're missing out on property still. People are still, if something's priced properly, somewhat turnkey, not a big headache, they get offers.
And I'd also like to also talk about some of our local families. Our teachers, our nurses, our doctors and dentists, our landscapers, people who work in the hotels and the tourist industry. We all live here on Maui, and having a little bit of leveling off on pricing is good for those families. There are still $750,000, $800,000 homes. The average rent here on Maui is $3,500 a month. If we can help a local family take that $3,500 a month that you're paying to a landlord and apply it to your mortgage payment, we certainly would like to help and see more local families become owners, part of the community, and start paying themselves rather than paying a landlord. So again, please contact us. Let us show you what's available out there, and we really want to help.
And also, this up here, you see this is our website, mauiproperty.com, up on the screen. This is a great resource if you're out there shopping. Not only, of course, can you find everything for sale very easily with these different search functions, but also don't miss these two pages right here where it says buyer's info, seller's info. Each one of these topics here is there likely because someone asked us about this topic, and we said, oh great, let's answer that question for you the best way we can.
Yeah, so we have just a great resource for everything concerning real estate on Maui. So I'm real proud of this, and I hope that you will find a lot of use and a lot of information from this website.
Well, thank you so much. If you've been with us this far into the video, really appreciate that, and hope you're having a great day, and feel free to reach out to either me or Robert. We'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Aloha.
Aloha.